What's going on, guys? My name is Michael Petroni, and I'm starting this new thing on YouTube that I'm going to call Instant Inspiration. And basically, I'm just going to take parts of the Bible, verses. This week it's a single verse, and I'm just going to give you my opinion and try to give you a little bit of encouragement and inspiration for your day. Not more than 10 minutes, maybe 5, and that's why it's called Instant. So here's how it's going to go. I'm going to start it off right here. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Basically, this is my favorite verse simply because of all the encouragement that Paul writes to the Romans. He tells them that there is nothing that can separate us from God. And I love it how he starts off by saying, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. A lot of people say, if God is so great, why do bad things happen? Why is my life so filled with suffering?
I've had questions without answers. I've known sorrow, I have known pain.
So many people complain about these sufferings because that's the only thing they focus on. Let me give you a little education lesson right quick, if you don't mind that. Many people know about Murphy's Law. It's probably one of the most favorite unwritten laws for people to bring up. The law goes, if anything can happen, it will happen. Or, what most people say, if anything can go wrong, it will, and most likely is definitely gonna go wrong. And the whole reasoning behind that is because of the human mind only looks for the bad. It never notices the good. When something good happens, no one really points that out. When something simple that's good, just a simple blessing happens, we expect those to happen. We expect the simple good things to happen. We don't think twice about it. But when a simple bad thing happens, like I'm getting stuck in this stupid traffic, why me, God? Or I'm having so much trouble with school, why am I the only one in the world that's being bogged down with schoolwork or regular work?
When hope is lost, I'll call you Savior. When pain surrounds, I'll call you Healer. When silence falls, you'll be the song within my heart.
Our mind only focuses on those things. And I believe if we just simply look at the simple blessings in life and just say, how is this affecting me? How is this simple gift from God affecting me? You know, it's amazing how people exploit the bad things and complain about their life. And we don't like them for doing it. We say it's annoying. You're putting burdens upon us. And it's the same time when someone says something simple good happens, we do the same thing. See, Paul here does something different. He said, if you believe in God, He works for the good of you. If you love God, He works for the good of you. Good things will happen is what he's telling them. He's encouraging them to open their eyes and say, look at what's happening. There's good things happening. You have to trust me. You have to have faith in God that there are good things happening. If you notice the little gifts, you notice them a lot more often. And you get used to it. You start this habit of noticing these little gifts. Then when something great happens, your first reaction is to thank God, to go in prayer and say, God, thank you so much for what has happened. This is not me, it's you. You see, we always do that. When we do notice a great gift, we think we did it. We think we overcame all the suffering we were complaining about. And we take God out of the picture. Why do we have to do that? Those little gifts that we expect, let's not expect them. Make them surprises in our lives. Let's make every good thing that happens a surprise. Who doesn't like surprises? And the bad things that happen, make those the things that we expect. Expect the bad things to happen because that's just what life is. Life isn't a world full of candy, canes, and gumdrops and lollipops everywhere. It's not like that. Life is gonna be hard, but it's also going to be a wonderful thing. If it wasn't, why would it be worth living? Life is a wonderful thing. And if you only look at the sufferings, you're never in a good attitude, and you never want to see God's actual plan, and you never work for Him, and you never use your hands and your body as tools of righteousness. He has a plan for you. And simply starting out every day by looking at the simple gifts God has given you can focus your mind on the greater things at hand, at His will. Try to think about that through the week. Don't think about the puddle you stepped in as the worst thing to ever happen. Think about the rain as a reminder of God to cleanse your mind and stop and ask forgiveness. If it's too hot, and you go inside and you're like, man, it's too hot, I hate hot days. Instead of saying that, look at God and say, God, I thank you for allowing me to be in a place with the air conditioning. I hope you take my words today, not my words, God's words. He's speaking through me. And to do one thing when you wake up. After you read the Bible or after you pray, look at the simple gifts and be on your way.
My defender forevermore. When hope is lost, I'll call you Savior. When pain surrounds, I'll call you Healer. When silence falls, you'll be the song within my heart. I will praise you. I will praise you. When the tears fall, still I will sing to you. I will praise you. Jesus, praise you. Through the suffering, still I will sing. When hope is lost, I'll call you Savior. When pain surrounds, I'll call you Healer. When silence falls, you'll be the song within my heart. I will praise you. I will praise you. When the tears fall, still I will sing to you. I will praise you. Jesus, praise you. Through the suffering, still I will sing to you. I've had questions without answers. Still you're faithful, Jesus, you're true.
All right, so stay tuned for more instant inspirations from me, Michael Petroni, and y'all have a good week, day, month, whenever you watch this, whenever you're planning on looking at the next videos and stuff. Just have a good time in between those, and I hope God blesses all those who watch the videos, and I pray that His words that were spoken through me right now mean something to somebody. Y'all have a good time.